Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
The people of Santa Catalina again face another day of prayer and worship. They will not only be praising God as the supreme creator, but also seek humility and kindness to everyone who seeks shelter and guidance under the masjid that they themselves built in the name of Allah. Way over the southwest part of Zamboanga City is the King Faisal Masjid in Marawi City, named after the late King Faisal Abdul Aziz Al Saud of Saudi Arabia, who made the kind donation through the Mindanao State University, or MSU, for its construction in the mid-70s.
Sometime in 1976, there was the donation of the Saudi government through the benevolence of the late Malik Faisal, King Faisal bin Abdul Aziz of Saudi Arabia. He donated a mosque to the university, and so when this mosque was built, it became attached to the Institute of Islamic Studies, and so the institute was renamed King Faisal Center for Islamic, Arabic, and Asian Studies.
One distinct feature of the King Faisal Mosque is its location being in the heart of the government state university, the MSU. This means that the university takes charge of the day-to-day management of the masjid.
When the masjid was donated to the university, and we have this beautiful mosque donated to the university, it is now a building owned by the university. And because it is owned by the university has to maintain the building. Although it is a religious building, because it plays the role of a masjid where Muslims would gather for congregational prayers, yet the university is bound by the donation to maintain the masjid.
Unique only to the King Faisal Mosque, after the Friday worship, local leaders in the community stay over for the night to discuss current issues affecting their locality and the country as a whole. In this gathering, events are discussed and analyzed, problems given solutions, and as decisions are made, better ideas are likewise formed. The walls of the King Faisal Mosque then become witness to the congregation of the brightest minds in the community from dusk till dawn.
This is one way of letting people understand the issues confronting the Muslims.
Right across the mosque is the King Faisal Center for Islamic, Arabic, and Asian Studies, where Muslim scholars get formal degrees on major languages pertinent to the study of the Quran. The school is headed by an Algerian ustaz, overseeing the proper education of all students at the center, under the umbrella of the Mindanao State University. Another involvement of the mosque in the community is its tie-up with a local government AM radio station, DXSR, locally known as Radio Salam. Other community masjid-based projects are undertaken by the mosque to solidify its bond not only with the school population, but with the surrounding community as well.
In this masjid, we do not only perform the required congregational prayers. We initiated a program where wedding ceremonies or marriages were conducted in the masjid before the walima, before the kanduri, or before the gathering of the people who will attend the wedding. We also offer iftar, or food for breaking the fast during the month of Ramadan. We have been doing this. We have youth camps, which we would do also in the masjid.
The King Faisal Masjid continues to play an integral role in the lives of the people, the school on which it stands, and the community around it, whose daily lives are very much grounded on Islam and their proud mosque that is trying to make a difference. The third masjid identified in the story is way down south of the Mindanao Island in Davao City, some hundreds of kilometers away from Marawi. Unlike Marawi, Davao is dominantly Christian and highly urbanized, whose lives depend on fast foods and hectic daily routines. Yet, among fast-living and Christian churches lies a small but active mosque in an equally small Muslim community in Salmonan Mini Forest along Rojas Boulevard. The Masjid Al-Taqwa was first built through a donation from a philanthropist resident in Kuwait way back in the 70s. Through the local residents initiative, the community started to raise funds and block by block expanded the original masjid to fit the growing demands of their equally growing community.
Kanang masjid nga gamay, gipadako na mo. Oo, kung nag-contribution ng mga community dere sa Davao. So naging ganito ang kalaki ng mosque.
Very much attached to the people, the Masjid Al-Taqwa is run, managed, and maintained by a formal set of officers elected by the community members themselves.
Mas maayo nga na ay organization sa amo ang kasi kani wala may nagahatag sa amo og pananglitan mga kanang pagbayad sa soga, kuryente at saka yung mga tubig. So kaya naggawa kami ng association para siya ang magtukod sa amo ang mosque at saka yung mga madrasa at saka yung mga kaayuhan dire sa amo ang community.
Contributions for the masjid from community members are coursed through the local madrasa right across the Masjid Al-Taqwa, where community children attend Islamic studies every Saturday and Sunday. These weekly donations go to the maintenance of both the mosque and the school and to pay off utilities to keep the two buildings running. Like other big cities, Davao is susceptible to growing crime rate. Given this, Masjid Al-Taqwa plays its role in the community by reinforcing its khutbahs, or sermons, to even instill among its members the virtues of Islam and how life should be led in accordance to the will of Allah.
Kung ang mga tao na nagsasambayan sila, hindi nila pwede ang magsambayang mag-pray. Unya magkuan pud og dautan dili.
The Masjid Kasanyangan in Zamboanga City, the King Faisal Masjid in Marawi City, and the Masjid Al-Taqwa in Davao City are all, one way or the other, reaching out to the people towards the purpose of peace and development. With a lot of dreams and a lot of hope, one day, the entire Muslim people and the rest of Mindanao shall have come into terms among themselves. An aspiration everyone believes is never too much to ask for.
Pangandoy na kung gusto na kumaitabo. Kaning mga tao masabtan nila ang Islam. Kung sa may Islam.
We want to live as Muslims. We want to develop as Muslims. Give us this and everything will be fine.